Welcome to video 6, Home Safety and Fall Prevention. What we're going to be discovering in this video together is how to identify fall risks and making home modifications. We're going to discuss safe transfer and mobility techniques, and we're also going to be talking about emergency preparedness in the home. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started with this video. So falls are the biggest dangers for seniors, and one simple misstep can lead to a broken hip, a hospital stay, or even a loss of independence. But the good news is that most falls can be prevented. So in this lesson, we're going to go over how to make home safer, how to help clients move around safely, and what to do in case of an emergency. Many falls happen because of simple hazards that go unnoticed. As a caregiver, one of your most important jobs is spotting these risks before they cause an accident. So let's talk about common fall hazards in the home. One is clutter and loose rugs. So clear pathways, remove throw rugs, and keep floors tidy. Another one is poor lighting. So to help with that, use brighter bulbs, add night lights in hallways and bathrooms. Another common issue is slippery floors. So always be on the lookout. Make sure that you're cleaning up spills quickly, using non-slip mats in kitchens and bathrooms. And then another one is unstable furniture. And this one is really important because sometimes it's hard to see. So make sure that you're ensuring that chairs and tables and bed frames are sturdy. So let's talk about a real life scenario. We're going to call this person Mr. Walker. And he loved his home, but his thick area rug kept bunching up. So one day he tripped over it and almost fell. So his caregiver Jasmine noticed this, and she suggested moving the rug altogether. So instead, what they did is they placed a non-slip mat underneath the rug. So it was a small fix, but what it did is it prevented what could have been a serious fall. And you see, sometimes tiny little adjustments can make a huge difference in keeping a client safe. So let's talk about safe transfer and mobility techniques. See, many seniors struggle with mobility, and improper lifting or transferring can lead to injuries for both the caregiver and the client. So because of that, let's go over the best ways to help seniors move safely. So, safe transfer basics. Always ask before assisting. Some seniors may prefer to try on their own first. So as you're assisting, use your legs and not your back. You want to bend your knees and keep your back straight when lifting. Make sure that you support and that you don't pull. Guiding seniors gently instead of tugging on their arms is super important. Make sure that you encourage slow, steady movements. Rushing can lead to imbalance and falls. So make sure you're also using assistive devices properly. So things like walkers and canes and grab bars, if available, should be used correctly. So in this case, we're going to do a real life scenario. We're going to call this person Miss Ramirez. Now, Miss Ramirez needed help standing up from her chair, and her grandson often pulled her arms to lift her. But one day, she nearly lost her balance. So when her caregiver, David, stepped in, he showed the proper way to help out. And the way that is to place one hand on her lower back for support and having her push up using her legs. So from then on, standing up was much easier and safer. You see, using the right technique protects both the senior and the caregiver from injuries. So now let's talk about emergency preparedness in the home. You see, even with the right precautions, emergencies can still happen. So being prepared can make all the difference. So here are some key emergency preparedness steps. 1. Keep emergency numbers posted. So one way to do that is to place them in easy to find locations. 2. Notice where medical supplies are stored. Keep bandages, medications, and emergency kits handy. Number 3. Have a fire safety plan. Know escape routes and check smoke detectors regularly. 4. Encourage medical alert systems. So these can provide fast help if a senior falls. Number 5. Stay calm and act fast. If an emergency happens, follow the care plan and call 911 if necessary. Let's do another real life scenario. In this case, Mr. Johnson was home alone when he slipped in the bathroom. Now, luckily, his caregiver had set up a medical alert near the toilet. When he pressed it, he noticed that help arrived within minutes. Without that small step, Mr. Johnson could have been stuck for hours. You see, emergency preparedness is about giving seniors a safety net when they need it most. As we wrap up, fall prevention isn't just about keeping seniors safe. It's about keeping them independent. By removing hazards, using proper lifting techniques, and preparing for emergencies, you can make a real difference in your client's quality of life. Every step you take towards safety helps keep them in their homes longer, and it helps keep them healthier, and it helps keep them happier. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. And as always, there's going to be a quiz. After the quiz, I will see you in the next video.